Not once in our lives have we thought so much before tapping agree on an app's privacy policy as much as we did when WhatsApp presented us with this message. Sure, it did give us time till February to think about it, to consider it, and if you don't, you simply won't be able to use WhatsApp. But the question here is that all it took? An ultimatum for us to think about whether or not we want to use an app and its services? Interesting question. Let's dig deeper into this. Hey guys, my name is Shubham and you are watching Elemental, where we talk about the smaller things in tech that make a much bigger impact on the real world. This week, we will talk about the past, the present, and somewhat the future of instant messaging. But before we get started, let me quickly remind you to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon to get notified about our latest videos. And also, new Elemental videos come out every Sunday at 1 p.m. So there's that. Now, there are a very few services in the world that are synonymous with verbs. To search something is Google. To edit a photo is Photoshop. To take out a photocopy is Xerox. To send an instant message is WhatsApp. And Hotel Trivago. But the point is, WhatsApp is not just about texting. It's a cluster of a lot of other things, like sharing media like photos and videos. You can share your location and your live location, payments. Hell, WhatsApp will even let you open a YouTube video in its own picture-in-picture window. This makes it indispensable for users. WhatsApp recently has come under scrutiny for three main reasons. One is because of sharing your data with its parent company, Facebook, to facilitate and improve its services. Second is the kind of data it collects from you. And third is, why is it only telling you about this now? While it's a well-documented fact that Facebook is trying to integrate all of its apps and services under one single umbrella, it just doesn't make sense that an instant messenger needs to collect that much data from you. Apple actually put all of this into the limelight by making the data collection transparent between the developer and the end user. It's very easy to check this out. If you have the latest version of iOS 14, iOS 14.3, all you have to do is just go to the App Store, then open up an apps page, scroll down to app privacy and just tap on the card. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff all these apps are collecting from you. If you take a look at WhatsApp, it's collecting all kinds of things from you, even though it doesn't need half as many to perform its instant messenger duties, including purchase history. And when you check Facebook's Messenger, yeah, that's a whole different story. It's got your heart rate from the health and fitness app, advertising data, and even a thing called sensitive information, which includes, the things that you're seeing on the screen right now. In a way, Facebook knows more about you than you do. Now, some people may argue that, fine, whatever. I am a very truthful person. What I'm on the inside, I'm exactly that on the outside. Collecting data doesn't bother me. Well, times have changed. To find out more about this, we talked to Mishi Choudhary, a technology lawyer who is the founder and legal director at Software Freedom Law Center.
First thing is, just because you have nothing to hide does not mean that everything should be open about yourself. You have nothing to hide, but why do you shut the door when you go to the bathroom? You don't open the bathroom door. What do you have to hide? Everybody has the same bodies these days. We have nothing to hide. But we do that because there is a certain zone we want, which is to ourselves. This is like Snowden says that saying that I have nothing to hide, that's why I don't care about privacy, is like saying I have nothing to speak or nothing to say. That's why I don't care about right to free speech and expression. Today you may not have something to say. Tomorrow you might have something to say. Today you may not have anything to hide. Tomorrow you might. And even if you have nothing to hide, we have seen that simple things like expressing an opinion can be used against a lot of people, because either that opinion is misunderstood, or then somebody just wants to use it against you, or the political climate changes and people want to use something you've said earlier in a different context against you, all those things happen. Second, the data which is collected about you is being used and decisions are being made. The jobs that you are offered, now most of it is automated. Whether you submit a profile, when you submit a resume, it's an automated process done by algorithms who are going to sift through all of them and decide all that information. Health data, what insurance costs you compared to what it costs me is very different. IMF, International Monetary Fund, has just come up with a paper where they are saying that people's surfing habits should be taken into account for a lot of such decisions. If people have said XYZ things online, all of that information is sometimes used by employers against them. Sometimes it is used for visa applications. People have gone and applied for a visa application and somebody has said, oh, why did you say XYZ things? I may say something in one form, it is misinterpreted in another form. As we are already seeing, that technology is coming and permeating almost every aspect of our life, whether it is financial data, whether it is our interaction with the state. Look where all Aadhaar is linked, whether it is filing of income tax, whether it is our social media posts, all of this is being integrated and decisions are being made about our lives. It is also true that tomorrow if somebody commits a crime, all this data is used to determine whether that person gets parole or not, whether that person gets bail or not.
It's not the first time that WhatsApp has received bad press for its privacy or privacy policy. Until 2012, WhatsApp didn't have end-to-end encryption. So all the texts on the instant messenger was sent in plain text. So it was very easy for a person to snoop if he had the technical know-how. And it was only until 2016 that end-to-end encryption was properly enforced on the platform. In 2019, a security vulnerability was discovered in which people could just make a call to you and you didn't even have to pick up that call to get a spyware on your smartphone. Also in 2020, the Pegasus disaster happened, which snooped on thousands of high-profile individuals around the world. In 2020, it was discovered that your phone number is easily discoverable on Google. And in 2021, we found this message on our smartphones. And every single time WhatsApp has received bad press, people have tried to change their habits. People have tried to move on to different platforms, Signal, Telegram, only to find out that there's something about these apps that's not very friendly to them. And so they resort back to WhatsApp. What could be the reason?
There are several factors one would see. See, the modus operandi of Facebook and its services is make things available for free for a very long time, get a lot of people on board, which is called network effects. So you go on a network because your friends and family are there, they are communicating, they work there, and then you establish a way of communicating, living your life, whether it's a business or a family relationship on that particular platform. And because technology is hard, by the time you get very comfortable using one kind of platform, it is very difficult to move away from that to another platform. Now, because WhatsApp has the largest market in India, and lots of our family, friends, businesses, almost everybody we deal with is now on that platform. It is not easy for everyone to move to some other app. There is hesitation about learning it all over again. Oh, that's going to be a new thing all over again. B, many people have not moved so far, so you're also stuck where everyone else is. C, as you rightly pointed out and said that a news item comes up, privacy policy is updated, there is a brouhaha, everybody talks about it, all TV channels want to talk about it. Some privacy-minded people will migrate, and then once the discussion will die, people will continue to do what they're doing. Now, that's exactly what Facebook has always relied on. They have rolled out things, people have objected to it, and either they have apologized after that, or they've continued to do anything they like. And why they have been doing that is because there are no repercussions.
While that is one part of the story, what exactly is the argument in the favor of Signal? Why do security experts and even Elon Musk recommend the app?
If you were to use a service like Signal, they only collect your phone number just to start that service. But that phone number is not connected to any other data. They don't know that phone number belongs to Mishi Choudhary. They don't know where my location is. They don't know what my IP address is. They know nothing about me. So even if the government tomorrow asks them about anything, they cannot give government anything. If advertisers want to ask Signal for data, they have nothing to give because they don't collect anything. That's why Signal is a much more secure platform, because there is the principle of data minimization. They say, in order to give you the service, that you can talk to your mother secretly and securely, and you can video chat, and you can send her pictures, and you can share stickers, and you can share forwards. All they need is a phone number. That's it. And you can have all those features.
So given the facts that I have presented all this while, do you think that you are ready or willing to move on to another platform? Let us know in the comments. And for all things tech, log on to gadgets360.com.